All right, we're gonna start again.
Yes.
We
Yes.
screwed up. So we're here at Drew's house, hosted by Jamie, and she's got some folks here. Who's that?
Hi, I'm Saloni.
Yeah.
Great. And Saloni means
Beautiful.
in what culture? What language? What
She's
language?
beautiful.
Indian
Period.
culture. In the Indian culture.
Indian culture.
Yeah.
Is that Hindi or another language,
I
Saloni?
have no
You
idea.
have no idea?
I'm not born there, so I have no idea.
Are you the one with family in Singapore?
Yeah, I'm from Singapore.
You're
Yeah.
from Singapore,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Indian family who went to Singapore.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. And you are?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica, right? You don't know what that means, do you?
No.
Jessica is Jessica.
And then, hold on, here's the brother. We started talking earlier and
Yeah,
then
it cut
lost
off.
the plot.
Yes,
Man, he
yeah.
saw that it wasn't
So,
taping,
yes.
but here we are.
So let's replot.
So who are you, bro?
So I'm the Gervacy, the one and only. Oh my God, why did I do that? But I'm a dancer. I'm an all-around creative. I dance, I act, I sing, I compose music. I love to cook, and I'm a fashion designer. Yeah, yes.
And I know him as a fashion designer, but then he said he's a dancer. I'm like, what's your history with dance?
Oh yeah, I started dance. Dance was my first love. Like dance, I started dancing from when I was in St. Lucia with Silver Shadow Dance Academy. So that was when I was like 14, I think, maybe before that, 13, 14. And then when I moved here, I started dancing with Cachet Dance. I was 18 at that time. And then I transitioned over to Koba. I did the dance program there and I started dancing with the company. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And so you even did dance also that took you to Jamaica, right?
So no, so before that, no, acting. So
Acting
took me
took you to
to
Jamaica,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So how did you end up? How did that happen?
I think I visited the I was with this drama program back Zenada Productions. I think I remember. Yes, and we used to go over to Jamaica every year for the summer program.
Wow.
Yes, and that introduced me to the school and whatnot, and realized that I wanted to do a course like to go to the drama program there. Yes, so I ended up doing that, and then after that I moved here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So all you yardies who believe you're a yardie, and
Yeah.
just because he said he's St. Lucian, which he's very proud to say every time, he can still, top you in terms of the yardie experience.
Because it's Kingston. Legit. Kingston.
And what did you say about Pato? What you said earlier was so interesting.
No, I know. So in Jamaica, whilst I was there, I could not speak Patois whatsoever. Like no one lick a Patois. But the moment I moved here, I don't know, it just came out like I could understand it. I could, I used to be asking them, what did you say? And then the moment I moved there, I just I don't know, I think I was probably afraid to embrace the culture there. And then coming here, it seemed being so diverse and it's I guess, I don't know. It just came to me. Yeah, so now I can understand Patois, I could speak local Patois. Yeah.
And the thing you said too was you also use old language that even people,
a lot
Jamaicans
of old
don't
phrases.
even.
Yeah, a lot of old phrases. Now I cannot just
think of one, but
not junk road. Everyone knows junk road, but
Yeah.
there are since Wapi Kill Philip. Like all phrases like that one, and they was like, where did you hear that from? I was like, oh, I mean, the people around me, that's about what they said. So I it's funny enough, I could not use it when I was in Jamaica. It's only when I moved here and I'm dialect speaking to people, it just used to come out and they would say oh, you're using this right? And I was like, huh? I don't know. I guess I was just imitating what I heard.
And probably when you were in Jamaica, you were very conscious that, well, them can speak it, and so I might sound a little, you're conscious of that.
Yes, so that's why I didn't,
Right.
I was not comfortable enough to
But once you come abroad and you're like, wait a minute, I know it even more than the people here.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I'm saying that, you're probably more yardie than some of the people who think they're yardie because they came when they were really young, or they only are children off. And you're like, though I'm a Lucian,
but yardie.
I have a yardie experience, right?
Oh, I love that. But we have one yardie experience.
So now the fashion, because that's what you're known for now, right?
Yes.
So what are you working on? What's coming up?
So I just so Fashion Week just passed. With that, I showcased 2 collections actually. One thing I will never do again. That was an experience. I enjoyed that experience. But doing 2 collections for Fashion Week by myself, sewing everything myself, it was a lot.
Right.
So I did. It was canvas, I think. I showcased. Oh, I'm wearing one of the. Yeah, Artworks, yes.
Brilliant.
So I worked with an artist.
Which
So
artist
she,
is this? I didn't know this artist.
Mulberry.
Yeah.
Yes. She is amazing,
Beautiful.
phenomenal. So yes, so we came up with pieces. She does a lot of like t-shirts and sweaters and stuff. Right. So I was contracted to take it into a couture space. Mm-hmm. So I did just that. And for my personal collection, it was Intersect. Right. I feel like why Intersect, I just felt like I love the fact how cultures intersect, things intersect, how we intersect as people, and you know, and it was just like I always tell myself, like when you're on the crossroad, when you're at a crossroad, right. We don't realize that we literally have the advantage because we could stand in the middle and look at all the everywhere, but people don't realize that. If you're at a crossroads, you have the advantage. Mm-hmm. You get to see which lane has traffic, which doesn't, and which way to go. But people at crossroads, they feel stuck, right? So I used that concept to create my collection this season, Intersect, and so I just wanted to showcase the intersecting aspects of my life, and the corners and the trials, the tribulations, and the successes that I've had, and the things that I've learned, and how I would translate that onto bodies and in fashion. So yes, so I showcased half of that, not half, maybe quarter, right. And the gowns and the other aspects. Yes, I'll be showcasing that in August.
August?
August, yeah.
And it's in August. Don't have a date yet. I have a location. Yeah. Because it's going to be amazing, but keeping that quiet now, so it'll be a big deal when it comes, right?
And August is actually my anniversary, actually, when I started like designing. So, yes, if anyone knows when I started designing, you know around what time it would be.
Brilliant. And then you were saying that you sew everything yourself.
Yeah, yes, and I'm self-taught. Like I've never taken a sewing class a day in my life. I've never watched a YouTube video. I've never. Like I legit.
You never watched a YouTube video?
No, I just bought a sewing machine from Walmart, $80. I remember it like a day like today. Went to Walmart, bought an $80 sewing machine, the cheapest one. Bought fabric, went home, cut open a pair of pants, laid it on the fabric.
What inspired you to do that? Just so.
I was a model, you know, and then there was a designer I loved, Eddie Bayo Jones. And I went to him and I said, yes, I went to him and said, like, he calls me his fashion godson now. I asked him, how do I get to where you are? Like, he actually, he laughed in a way and he was like, you don't just get to where I'm at, you know? So, I took that as an insult, to be quite honest. I took that, I was like, you tried. So I was just like, I took that as fuel to legit.
Like a challenge almost.
Yes, yeah. But then, you know, when I took it in, what he was saying is that you don't just get to those, like it's work, you know, and it's you cannot just pick and choose, today I'm just going to do this. Like you have to love it and want to do it. But yes, that gave me some fuel. I went home, bought a sewing machine. I went to Walmart that same day. $80, I remember that. $80, bought a sewing machine, got fabric, cut open a pair of my pants, laid it onto the fabric, got another pants, see how it was made, turned it inside out, and made pants on my first try. I didn't even have to try 3, 4 times. No, literally. I just made a pair of pants that day, and from that I just kept on trying things. I would buy like let's see, dresses, jackets, like cut it open, see how it was put back together, and just try, and then I developed my aesthetic. Like from there, yeah, I knew. I feel like from then I just knew what I wanted to do. I loved Asian culture, and I loved African culture because of African fashion too, for the African aspect. And I just find it so similar. Asian and African culture is so similar. So I was like, why not fuse that together to make Gervacy? A mood, a vibe, and an energy.
Mood, a vibe, and
an
energy.
Yeah.
And then a couple last things is, so you talked about why you sew yourself right now.
Yes.
Why? Just share that a little bit.
Yes. I mean, I sew myself right now just because, like, a lot of people who are trained and who are seamstresses and tailors, like they have developed. They have like the intricate way and they have studied to do this. So like it's ingrained in them. Everything is so meticulous. With my brand, a lot of it is out of mistake, and I embrace mistake. My brand is literally like, all I do is embracing mistake, and there's no mistake to me in anything that you do. So instead of like fighting myself every time I made a mistake, all I did was I went in that grain. I said, okay, this is the mistake. I'm not going to fight me. I'm not going to make me feel bad. How can I use that mistake to navigate where the design goes? So literally, every piece that you've ever loved, that you have ever seen, that you've ever said, oh my God, this is great, mistake. I did not know what I was doing. Literally, I'm not just saying this. I I probably still don't know what I'm doing. But I love that aspect. It keeps me curious. It keeps me going. It keeps me wanting to continue. Because I feel like the moment I know me, the moment I perfect something, I no longer want to do it. Honestly, and I feel like I'm almost getting there too. Like I'm getting bored with a lot of things just because my aesthetic and like I know the things that my brand is like the core pieces in my brand, and that has got to be the point of being bored. So I'm trying to now re-establish what that looks like and reinvent that because I'm tired of doing So you're getting a revamp. I don't know how to say a revamp or I'm revisiting what my silhouettes are. Honestly, yes. And two, like, if you realize that I've stopped doing a lot of print. I used to do a lot of print before, yes. Funny enough, I'll tell you a story about that. Someone met me and asked, when would you allow me to make you a piece?
Right.
They looked at me and said, when you stop sewing African print. Ooh. Oh my God, I was so insulted by that. I was like so insulted by that, and I went home and I stopped doing print, and I think that was the worst thing I could have ever done. Because one thing I was good at is print. Yes. No one could have taught. Yes. I was the print god.
Print on print on
yes,
print.
on print. Yes, I don't. And anyone who sews and does fashion knows print is one of the hardest things to do. And I loved it. I enjoyed it. And then that's what made me stop, go away from print to explore what I'm doing now. But then I'm grateful that I'm doing that just because now there's nothing I cannot do, right? And not just I could not have done it then, but I took that again. I like to take things as a challenge.
And reframe as inspiration.
Yes,
inspiration to the next thing.
Yes.
Right. Another door opens another direction, and you embrace it and engage with it and work with it. And now I think you're saying that you're ready for another.
Yes. Another like venture. What does it have in store for me?
Intersect. Right. Another.
And the thing I've learned what I do not want to do and what I want to do, what I love to do. I would never, ever in my career again work with silk. Absolutely not.
Oh dear.
It is the hard. No, please. Anyone who knows, you see any soft, lightweight fabric, stay away from it.
Chiffon.
No, imagine. I love structure. I decided to go work with silk, try to make silk structure. Like, why am I working counterproductive? Like, this is you're trying to take water and trying to make it ice. You can, but it's a process. I prefer just get the fabric that is already.
So the thing that I did want to be clear about
is
that in his 40-piece collection, he was saying he sews it all himself. So when you see all this amazing work come down the runway, I was saying to him, I'm assuming there's like a studio or an atelier with like 20 seamstresses, and he's walking around like Diana Ross in mahogany, going, okay, do that, cut that, bring that over here, right? Or, those high-end designers with their multiple people behind, because all those big designers now, they started off in somebody else's atelier. No, Brother Man does it all himself.
Yes. I mean, up until the Lord blesses me with an atelier, and the people that I could go around and say, hey, you do this, you do that. Even though when I get there, I don't think I would be like, you do this, you do that. But yes, I like artists to explore. Like, I like them to I don't like dictating what I do onto other people. But yes, up until the Lord blesses me with that, I will stick to sewing it myself up until I get to that space.
And I heard earlier you were saying that what's important for you is that you find people like-minded who will be not so about the perfection, but actually be able to play with the.
I'm willing to learn, and really, like, for me, I always stay curious. Like, there's always things that I want to learn. I want people who are that open. I don't think I could work with people who are closed-minded in the way that they do things and see things, because then that doesn't work. Life is continuous. So for me, if you are stuck in one space, that means that means you're dead. Like, you are not. That's stagnant. And no, my brand is not about that. Again, a mood, a vibe, and an energy. Energy is forever going, ever flowing. Yes.
Brilliant. And how do you think Jamaica, your journey of life, right, including being in St. Lucia, growing up in St. Lucia, being in Jamaica for a while, and being here, even your travels, how do you think that influences?
I feel like different cultures, like, truly, like, for me, I have not sat and really, like, thought about how they have influenced me. I know how St. Lucia has influenced me. St. Lucia has influenced me in a way that we are culture, like, we do not take mediocrity, like, at all. So you have to be good. If you're going to put out something, St. Lucia's will embarrass you. Like, they always tell you, if you're about to do something, do it good. Or we will just stand there and watch you. St. Lucians will do that. You'll be up there thinking that you're doing your best, and they'll just stand and look at you like, okay. Yeah, no, honestly, my country don't play when it comes to talent. Like you have to be good. I think television prepares you for the world. It's harsh, but they prepare you for the world. I feel like Jamaica is so talented that when you're in a room with Jamaicans, you almost feel small. And that makes you want to do more and push more and see more. And I feel like that's what Jamaica like taught me. Like Jamaicans are so proud of themselves. It forces you to want to be proud, right? So that's what like Jamaica did. And I feel like Canada just gave me the avenues to do and to be and to see and to explore. Like it's the opportunities that I've been like provided here. It's just like, yeah, Canada truly did that.
And lastly, you ended up here at Drew's. How did you end up in this place? Just tell them. You told me, but just
Wonderful people always meet wonderful people. Like I mean, I went to an Afro party last summer. Yes, and I was hungry, and literally the only place closest place open, and gourmet type patties. Who could say no? Like shrimp patties, like goat patties, oxtail patties, like peas patties, plantain patties, like you name it, whatever patties that you love, you name it, you have it. So yeah, shrimp patties. Yeah, that day I had shrimp, I had chicken and beef.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and it was so. Remember we even bought it. I even bought it to take home. That's how good it was. Yeah, it was good. And then
I remember the next time you came and you bought like 6.
yes, like listen, no, once it's good, you have to have it. I'm telling you, gourmet type patties. You have had patties from like the subway stations. You have patties from where else? No, Drew's patties. Legit, I'm telling you. I know good food. St. Lucia, Jamaica. Yeah, I know good food.
Caribbean, yeah.
Yes, yeah, we know good food.
And then you have this piece. I love this piece, right?
Oh yes, it's true. Get into it. It's crocheted. Get into this.
Beautiful.
Right.
And then this piece too.
Get it, y'all. Can't go wrong. You see this?
So you like
see
a
this?
samurai warrior or a Genghis
Aesthetic.
Genghis Khan kind of thing is what I'm seeing.
And you see that layered with the you can't go wrong.
What do we call this again? Sorry, what do you
Durag.
Durag,
Yes.
right?
So it's layered with the durag. Can't go wrong.
Durag.
Durag. Oh, I love that.
All right.
I like it. See what they just did there?
And there's a creator of the knit.
And it's always labeled. Always labeled. Get into it. Get into it. Yep.
Right,
Always.
Drews. So see, cross promotions, people supporting each other.
Yeah. Always. Artists supports artists. Yes.
All the
Yeah.
time.
If not us, then who? Period. Yeah.
And we'll end there.
Yeah. In spite, despite. Period.
Anything you want to say? Anything else you want to say?
No. In spite, despite. Do it in spite. In spite to spite.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao. That's not what I look at. In spite, despite.